Hey y'all, welcome to Freedom Makers. I'm Amanda, and tonight we are having fajitas. I'm very excited about fajita night. It means that I get to use this beautiful skillet. I bought this for my dad for Christmas last year, you know, like in the restaurant. And it's really fun to use, and you know, we only have one of them, but it's still really fun. But before fajita night can commence, we have to make fajita seasoning. I stopped buying packets of seasoning a while back. I realized I had everything that I needed. It's 9 simple ingredients, spices and whatnot that you probably have in your pantry. And when I realized I had these and I didn't have to go buy my little packet of fajita seasoning for a $1.25 or whatever, I was sold. I made this once and I will never buy it again. So today I'm going to show you how I make my fajita seasoning. I got my recipe from allrecipes.com and I'm going to show you how I do that today. Alright, today instead of measuring spoons, I'm using regular spoons. That's just how I roll. And I am quadrupling their recipe. So it calls for 1 tablespoon of cornstarch. I'm going to put in 3. And as I mentioned, I'm not real accurate. I'm an eyeball kind of person, so I'm putting about 3 tablespoons in here. If you would like to be precise, it will probably taste better, but this is how I'm going to do it. Then it calls for 2 tablespoons of chili powder, so I am going to use 6, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then it calls for 1 teaspoon of salt, so I'm doing 3. And you would think that with seasonings it matters a ton. It doesn't. I just kind of eyeball it, and it was great. It's great every time I've made this so far. And then you want a teaspoon of paprika, so I'm going to do 3. Ooh, 1.5. 2, 3. Next is 1 teaspoon of sugar, so I'm doing 3. 1, 2, 3. Next is half a teaspoon of onion powder. I'm going to do about 2. Then it also calls for half a teaspoon of garlic powder. Again, I'm going to do about 2. In these big containers, it's hard to just get out a little bit. And if you don't do it through the sieve top, they're kind of in crystals when you get toward the end of it. Next, it calls for cumin, half a teaspoon. Again, I'm going to do about 2-ish. And then is the one I have to be very careful with, my cayenne pepper. It will blow me away and take my breath, so I have to be real careful with it. And I am literally just putting a dash, 2 dashes. I'm not putting the whole amount that it calls for. It calls for 1/4 teaspoon. That's probably way more than I needed. Use more if your family likes it spicier. Then you just mix it up, and you would use this just like you would a packet. So this is about 3 uses worth. And you can see some of my seasonings are in clumps. I'm trying to work those out so that the flavor is even. So I'll sprinkle about 2 heaping tablespoons over our meat tonight when I cook it. And that will be that. Alright, my skillet is sizzling. I put some cheese on here, and my dad just got home from a long day at work, and he is going to try this for us.
Oh,
hi, Dad.
Boy, yeah, it looks good, and it's on my favorite skillet plate that I like the sizzling.
What do you think?
Sloppy pepper good.
Well, the reason we're doing this video is because I made the fajita seasoning. It's homemade.
It's really? That's really good. It really is.
Awesome.
You did good.
So this recipe is a keeper?
Oh, yeah, you better keep it.
Awesome. So there you are, guys. I put the rest of the seasoning in this glass jar. I like to keep these old spice bottles because they're glass and they keep things really well. They have a shaker on the top. Next time, everyone will know this is fajita seasoning, and you use 2 tablespoons for each pound of meat. It was delicious and very successful. I hope you guys enjoyed the video today. If you did, like, share, subscribe, and I will catch you guys next time. Thanks for stopping by.